what other way to
That's
get
a bit of a
famous than
blow.
slaughtering the king and queen of England? Like, honestly.
They are British royalty, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you pick a fight with the Beckhams.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you have picked a fight with Britain. Are you Team Beckham or Team Peltz?
I love the internet.
It's gone off this month.
I'm not such an innocent girl. All of the memes and stuff have just actually had me dead. Like, it was like my Super Bowl.
That's what I mean. It's in her blood. She's a performer. She's a Spice Girl.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You can take her out the Spice Girls, but you cannot take the spice out of that girl.
I just can't really imagine David really doing anything that bad to him. Do you know what I mean? What's he doing? Locking him under the stairs like Harry Potter? I doubt it. She's like Veruca from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I want a party. I want it now.
It is just funny to me though that people really do take sides and like get behind something when like actually these people don't even know you exist.
No.
Have you ever aired dirty laundry out on social media? Hey guys, welcome back to the neighbourhood. It's us, we're your neighbours and we're your hosts. I'm Wallis Day.
And I'm from Chester Allen. Wallace, how are we feeling today?
Do you know what, Fran? I've got a question for you.
Oh, what have I done? Oh, I'm scared. Whew. It's a bit warm in here, isn't it?
Sorry, I feel like I've just put you on the spot there.
Straight off the cuff, you know. I've only just fucking sat down.
I know, all you did was ask me how I was.
Yeah.
I'm coming in hot. Well, I'm asking you because I just did a poll on my Instagram.
Okay.
I'm intrigued and interested to hear which side you're on.
Yeah.
Are you Team Beckham or Team Peltz?
They're not even called Peltz. They're called Peltz Beckham.
Peltz Yeah.
Or Beckham Peltz. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I love the internet. I love the internet.
It's gone off this month.
It's hilarious. I just think some of the conversations like about things. Also, it's actually quite mean. Like he's just opened himself up to so much bullying.
I know.
And like, who would have thought that you'd AI your mum like dirty whining? I just can't. I can't with AI. The bullying is on another level like these days. You just it's awful.
No, it is awful. I agree with you. But like, yeah, you're right. The Vicky B AI videos of her twerking and stuff. I mean, come on, it would be criminal not to talk about it. It's all over the internet. I can't get away from it.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I love Victoria and I love David. Like they're my mates. We're on first name level. Like I just love them.
Yeah.
I'm not such an innocent girl. All of the memes and stuff have just actually had me dead. Like it was like my Super Bowl. It was so good.
No, it is. It's great, and there's more unfolding every day.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know what I'm going to wake up to. Hate to say it, guys, but it's the last thing I've been checking at night is keeping up to date with it all.
Don't.
I mean, it's a bit ridiculous, isn't it?
Also, though, why would you blast your mum online like that?
It's a tough one, isn't it? Like, it is tough. I will say, I feel like most of the Brits are Team Beckham, right?
Yeah.
And then my friends in America seem to be a bit more like Team Peltz, I would say.
Really?
Yeah. I'd say it's been quite a mix.
I mean, they've had different upbringings, haven't they? So maybe that's where it's sort of stemming from. But I mean, you got to respect the Beckhams' hustle to be where they are today. And I'm so sorry, Brooklyn, but you actually wouldn't be in the same room potentially as your wife that you met if you wasn't a Beckham. So you have to give them some grace. I don't know. I don't really like when people really disrespect their parents, especially when there are some really awful people out there that don't deserve kids and have done some terrible things to children. Like, I actually think it's wrong. I don't know. Everyone has their own reasoning and everyone has their own struggles and stuff, but I don't know. Just couldn't you have just sent her that in a WhatsApp?
I think from what I've gathered, it's probably, I think the WhatsApp conversations have been trying to take place and haven't really been heard. I mean, look, it's hard to say, right? If I was going to play devil's advocate, I would say, yes, you're right. Respect your parents, respect your elders. But he also didn't ask to be born into that, right? So he's like been born into this family.
Awful.
No, hold
Got
on.
for Christmas. Fucking awful.
Listen, mental health does not discriminate, okay? It will go for everybody.
I just can't really imagine David really doing anything that bad to him. Do you know what I mean? What's he doing? Locking him under the stairs like Harry Potter? I doubt it.
But I don't even think it needs to be like something bad happening from the parents. I think it's like when you were just born into this world, right? This establishment or whatever it is, and you don't have that choice. I feel like, yes, as a kid, you've gone along with it. He's been quite quiet for 26 years, but like at what point, you being an adult, do you say, actually, I'm done. I'm done with the show. I'm done with the PR. I'm done with all the drama. Like, he's saying, right? They're
just
both
come
saying,
off social media then. Like, he made such a drama out of it. Like, that was a bitch move. Come on.
I think it was. How many stories was it?
Like 3. And
no,
they were like essays.
I think it was more like 10.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough though, isn't it? Because it's like, if you feel like you've done everything that you can to be heard and that person isn't listening.
You don't want to be in the public eye and you hate it, yet you're going to go and like make a massive public thing out of it. Like, I'm so sorry, I just don't believe it.
I think there's been a big build-up, hasn't there? Like, people have been saying the Beckham Peltz drama is to do with Victoria and Nicola, right? His wife. So I think, there's been a conspiracy about it from, for some time now. And then at the wedding, we heard that, someone was upset, but we didn't really hear much about it. And then like now, obviously, all this stuff's come out, right? So now everyone's in their business. But I don't know, I just feel like when something is building, at like what point, like people are obviously going to reach a boiling point. And you don't go on socials and you don't do that unless it's really fucking bad. Like, come on, it must have been really bad. Like, apparently Nicola went off crying on her wedding day. That's bad.
Yeah, but why do you need to post that on social media? Like, are you not embarrassed? Are you not embarrassed? Like, what on earth?
You know what, Fran? You're savage.
No, but I'm like, are you not embarrassed? And then you're saying, I don't want to be in the PR. Mate, your whole family and your name has been plastered over everywhere. Like, it's giving attention seeker. What do you mean? Everyone's been talking about you now, but all you've been complaining about is being spoke about. Just put some more beans on toast and grate some cheese on it, mate. Like, just do your thing. Do your thing. Do it.
Oh, Fran, you're killing me.
You're never going to make me and Vicky, we're from the same area, babe. We're like that.
Does she even know you exist?
Well, I know her sister. Her sister comes in the shop.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough. And do you know what? I've been to a Victoria Beckham fashion show.
And then, like, the sister was nothing but lovely.
Yeah.
David's sister is a hairdresser. Been in there. She's nothing but lovely.
Yeah. I've heard that they're a really nice family.
Just down to earth.
Yeah.
But, like, honestly.
It's tough, isn't it? Because, like, okay.
You're really sticking up for him, and that's fine.
No, I think, so I am friends with a couple of the Peltz family.
Okay.
Yeah, like, sorry, let me just pick that back up. But, like, so.
Isn't he friends with Putin as well?
No, how is that? I didn't say I was friends with the dad, right? Oh my God. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate because I think it's very interesting. I actually do have my opinions as well, but like I'm so intrigued to, I don't know. I don't know who's right. I don't know who's wrong, but like I do feel like for a reaction like that doesn't just come out of nowhere. That's all I'm saying. And don't get me wrong, I love Victoria and David. I fucking love them. They're British through and through. Let's be honest, they're British royalty, right?
Yeah. Also, the way she dances anyway, like after she's had a few voddies, like we've seen her. She just like she dances like that all the time.
Well, we don't know how she was dancing. Have you seen? Is there a video?
No.
Is that the time of recording this podcast, guys? The video is not out.
But anything on her socials, she does dance.
Yeah.
She dances like when she was posh. Like she was always sexy.
But is there a time and a place for that? Is what I'm asking. Is maybe your daughter-in-law's wedding not the right place to do that? Because it was their first dance, right? And that is a big thing.
I don't know, was it?
That is a big thing, and you're planning a wedding.
Yeah.
So this is why I'm interested. If, let's say, you and Ed had your first dance planned, right? You've got your song and you dance, and Mark Anthony's up there on the stage, and he calls the most beautiful woman to the... No, he's like, can the most beautiful woman in the room please come up? And if Ed's mum came up and started dancing,
I'd go to
how
the
would you
DJ
feel?
booth and put, because I'm the shady, yes, I'm the real shady, all the other Sim Shades are just the one thing, I'm the real Sim Shady, please stand up. And I'd be like, Now, to be fair, like, brides get a first dance with their dads. So I'm like, is it that bad? Like, the first dance sometimes is with the dad. Like, why can't it be the other way around? Like, I don't have a father to dance with. I probably will dance with my mum. Like, you know, and it's like kind of like, I don't think it has to be like that traditional and that deep. Like, get over it. So what?
I get it, but again, just playing devil's advocate, when it's your one day that you've been planning for so long and your dance and everything.
But that's not Vicky's fault. It was the DJ. Like, it was the fucking DJ.
No, he said the most beautiful woman in the room. I think he was talking about the bride.
The DJ said Victoria.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Well, apparently.
Well, I mean, look, neither of us were there.
Yeah, fuming.
And Joe, even if we had, we would be too many tequilas deep anyway by that
Exactly.
point.
I would have been with Vicky.
Yeah, you would have been twerking out there with her.
I would have been whining with girl Vix. Like, honestly though, I don't know. I think it was too dramatic. It didn't need to be that. And the fact that I was waiting for Victoria or something to say something. And on Instagram, it was just like, happy birthday, Emma.
Happy birthday, Emma. Baby Spice. I know. I did think that could have been PR though. I will say that.
From their behalf?
I think that might have been a PR person. It was giving PR. It was very deflecting, but not really saying too much. But like, it's that whole typical, hey, I'm going to hide this story with a bigger story. Spice Girls. You know what I mean? I don't know.
My
Maybe
sister
I'm
said
wrong.
that.
Did
Conspiracy theory.
Just the media training that I've gone through, like, I feel like I could have seen that pattern happening. But hey, who knows? And it was Emma's birthday, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't Prince Harry, like, get over it. Like, at least you can feel sorry for Harry. He was meant to be, like, under serious pressure, like, second in line.
No, yeah.
And all that, like.
I think that is different. I think when you're born into an establishment like that, that is just a completely different world.
Yeah,
right?
Harry, have a word with Brooklyn, will you? Tell him to put his big boy pants on.
They're all going to be cooking honey and jam and stuff in LA, just having dinners.
Do you know what I mean?
I think, because I heard that there was a saga about the dress, right? Apparently Victoria changed the dress at the 11th hour, which I can imagine for a bride is pretty stressful, right? So I think that.
But she went through so many wedding planners. Like, I mean, I've been through one and on my second one, but she went through loads and they were like wanting to sue her and stuff. So, and hear so many bad things about her, about how she treats staff and people and thing. It might not necessarily, my theory, because I'm Team Bex, my theory might be that she might have been being bad towards the team who are creating the dress, and then they might have had like a meeting saying like, we don't want to do it, we don't want to be involved.
Interesting, like a bridezilla.
Like a Victoria, as it is her brand, she might have just had to take the lead and say, look, like they're not comfortable making you this dress anymore, I'm sorry.
Interesting.
Potentially.
Conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
You don't know, do you? There is quite a lot of mania around mother-in-laws generally, right?
We've all got one.
Yeah. I mean, do you get on with yours? I mean,
yeah, I'm really lucky, to be fair, because she's actually quite a laugh.
Is she?
So yeah, she's good, and she's quite sweet in a sense that if like we've had like a little random tiff and it'll be like in front of his parents or something, or he's like been a bit cheeky, and she just goes, oh, well, I'm not getting involved, which is, I think, is quite nice, because some mums and sons can be very like, but that's what intense. I mean.
That dynamic is it can be a little bit. I've dated a guy, and the relationship between him and his mum, it was just a bit like.
But I always think that it's a really good sign if a guy treats his mum really well. I actually do think that he's got respect for women in general.
I agree, yeah.
Nothing worse and more off-putting is when a man speaks badly to their mother.
No,
like,
oh my gosh,
a big red flag.
No, that's the woman who literally born you. No.
Yeah. So I think it's a really positive thing when mother and son is close. Obviously not stepping over a boundary where they're like hating the girlfriend, which can happen.
Yeah.
Just because they don't want to let go. Mm-hmm. But that's like an attachment thing. I can't remember what it's called. There's like a reasoning behind it. Like single mothers and stuff, I think there can sometimes be like, there's a actual like psychological thing around it.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
And I guess Brooklyn is Victoria's oldest son, right? So there probably is some kind of attachment there, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Firstborn.
Yeah.
They're always the favourites.
I don't know, Fran. Yeah. What can we say?
I'm the youngest. Just get forgotten about.
Sorry, Henry.
Yeah, just get left in the car seat, and they're like, hello.
I will say with Arlo and Gia, my dogs, I at the beginning, like, it was very hard. Like, Arlo's my firstborn, my baby boy. But I will say, like, give it time, and like, I couldn't love them anymore. Like, I love them on the same level. So I don't know about that. But yeah, I agree. Like, mothers and sons can have like weird relationships sometimes. For me, I've just heard so many mother-in-law horror stories.
Really?
Yeah, it's really scared me a bit. I'll tell you one, because I went to this wedding last year, right? And one of my best friends from high school, she's such a lovely girl, so unproblematic. She's just such a low maintenance like friend. I can be back in the room with her and it's like we never left, right? So like I know her to be like a girl's girl, like she has a lot of girlfriends. And anyway, she met her man in uni and they were together for like 10 years. Anyway, they decided that they were going to get married. And like my friend has kind of always had a bit of a problem with the mother-in-law. Like again, just like that weird kind of dynamic. And I think she was rude to previous girlfriends for all of the kids before.
Yeah.
But anyway, my friend doesn't take shit. So like I think she called her out a few times, but it kind of made
I'd
it
be
worse.
Terrified. I could never. No, she called her out.
Yeah. Well,
I would just take the abuse.
But think of it, this is someone I've told you who like literally isn't, confrontational at all. So like, and I'll tell you actually what happened at the wedding, because she kind of had these problems for a while, teething, and then she'd said her piece, and then they'd kind of made up, and she always treated my friend with respect, but then the new girlfriends of the siblings, not so well. Like it was just the way she was, right? But their wedding, they organised it like a year and a half in advance. They've booked it, everything. And right before the wedding,
oh no.
No, the mother-in-law sends out like invitations for her birthday party. She had put her birthday party on for the day before the wedding. Exactly.
No.
Exactly. You've got to be joking,
Was
right?
it on her actual birthday though?
No, her birthday was in December. The wedding was in August. And she put her birthday party the day before their wedding. I said, do you know what? You should just get her wasted so she doesn't make the wedding.
Yeah.
But
hangover's so bad, especially as you get a bit older too.
Yeah, no, do you know what I mean? But like, come on, like there's nothing in that, right?
Yeah. Sometimes I think siblings can be out of order as well.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I think sometimes me and my sister can be a bit protective over our brother.
Yeah.
When especially like
I'm protective over Henry, I get it.
But he had like been cheated on like prior. So then we was really like, and anyone come along, like, you hurt our bro, we're gonna like knock you out.
Yeah.
But we really like his girlfriend now, so it's good. The girlfriend he has now, she's been around for a real long time. We love her.
I'm terrified.
Yeah, we love her. No, but like I do think though, like sometimes it can be for the best. Like sometimes I'm like, it's not always their fault. Like you're obviously giving bad vibes. I've not really had many parents hate me.
I was gonna say, this is I don't know who could hate Fran.
But like I just think though, like some people lack manners, like basic manners and basic like things. Like, I don't know. It's a hard one. But it does make me laugh when they say about how mother-in-laws will like turn up in a white dress on the wedding day and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. You hear these horror stories. I mean, that is bad. Do you know what? I'd be accidentally spilling a giant glass of red wine if someone did that to me.
I watched a really good one actually on Instagram where they were doing a gender reveal.
Oh, don't. These gender reveals are killing me at the minute.
They're doing a gender reveal and the mother ran up to her son and like jumped and hugged him with like her legs and was like literally, and then the
it's
wife just
unnecessary.
standing there like,
it's unnecessary.
Like that's a moment for them.
Yeah.
And she completely took it.
Yeah.
That I was a bit like.
I saw one where this guy got back from the army. So he'd got back from where he was stationed. And he went, as he went off the train to like hug his wife, his like mum came in the way and he just like and just like her. But like
I'd be so embarrassed of that.
I know, and it's
but
a bit like
sometimes you have to like read the room in a sense of like, well, no, that is his mother.
No, I agree.
Like something like that, I'd be like, oh, do you know what? Like, yeah, go and say hi to your mum first, actually.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, I think it's very situational, right? And I do feel like, love you, Vicky. I would love a little boogie on the dance floor at some point. But maybe, again, I don't know how it was done, but maybe that wedding scenario just wasn't the one. Maybe keep it to Soho Farmhouse over Christmas. Do you know what I mean?
Or maybe you should have just turned around and said, no, not me. Like, because you can go, oh, no.
The other beautiful women in the room.
Yeah, you can actually say no, especially in a big environment like that. You can go, oh, like, no, I'm not getting up.
I know.
And then everyone can go, woo, God.
But she's a Spice Girl. That's what I mean. It's in her blood. She's a performer. She's a Spice Girl.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You can take her out the Spice Girls, but you cannot take the spice out of that girl.
Don't. Also, like, I don't know, would you run off and cry?
I don't know, because I've never been in that situation.
No, I haven't, but I don't know. Maybe at my wedding, maybe you say the most beautiful and ask for Fred's mum.
Yeah.
And I'll see how I feel and I'll get back to you.
Yeah, and then see how you feel.
But we don't know what happened. We wasn't there. They've not released anything. They've not shown anything. But like,
I'm interested though to see how it unfolds.
Yeah, she's only had a little bit of fish and body. She's probably lagging. She was probably lagging, didn't even know what was going on. She's having a good time. I love everyone posting like, you thought your mum was bad. Have you seen my dad? Or this was my dad, or this was my mum at my wedding and stuff. And they're like fucking rogue.
Oh no, I will say my dad at my cousin's wedding, like one eye was looking at you, the other one was looking for you. Like he was absolutely out of it. And he says to this day he got spiked. Listen, I don't know which family member is going to spike you.
Yeah.
Like it's family here, right? But I love him, but like he was like getting it down on the floor.
Yeah.
He was doing like the caterpillar.
But that's
the
what
worm,
weddings are about.
all that shit. But he was going up to my cousin saying, "You're my favourite niece." Like, come on, dad, like pull it back a little bit. But you're right. That is what weddings are about, right?
Yeah,
it's
being
like
embarrassing.
Everyone getting back together and just having fun, like the good old days. We don't know how it was done. But look, there were 500 people at the wedding, so I'm sure it will come out.
Snitches. Get stitches.
Yeah.
No, but I don't know. I mean, I hope they work it out because I don't like families being apart and stuff. But also, if you've chosen that, I don't know. I think you should always family will always be there for you.
I mean, you'd think, right? But I think David kind of released a statement, didn't he? Saying like, your kids are going to mess up and yeah.
It's all right, son.
Yeah, I don't know. I think your family, I think they are there for you. But like, that's quite a big thing, isn't it? To like publicly like out someone like that. I mean, it is.
What about the Hadid as well? The sister that was like, you stopped us all talking to like Anwar when they were dating.
Oh yeah.
So it's like a repetitive thing.
Oh yeah. One of the Hadid sisters came out, didn't she? What did she say?
She said that you completely got her brother to cut us all off. So like the mum had reached out to Victoria when it all came out apparently and was like, look, she done this with us as well.
Oh, I heard this. Yeah, that is, okay, see, that is interesting. Yeah. That does put a different spin on it. But now I think...
She's like Veruca from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I want a party. I want it now.
I want a wedding and a party.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Invite Vicky.
I heard someone say she pushed a nanny down the stairs or something. I mean, the rumors are just flying around TikTok at the minute. Like, it must be awful to be in like the eye of the storm or like the center of Family Feud and like have all this shit and like everyone's opinions on you, right? It does make it 1,000 times worse when you put it out there.
Yeah.
Gotta be honest there. But look, you just don't know, do you? Maybe they were just like, enough is enough. She was there, like, she was there like, if you don't. I know.
Then like someone else, I can't remember who it was saying that she's like fame hungry. I think it was the Anwar sister again.
Oh God, she's not back. She's come in on smoke.
Yeah, I think she was saying like calling her like fame hungry.
Oh no, that was it. Yeah, she was like, you're asking for privacy now. You've been trying to get famous for 10 years.
I mean, what other way to get famous than slaughtering the king and queen of England? Like, honestly.
They are British royalty. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you pick a fight with the Beckhams. Yeah. Unfortunately, you have picked a fight with Britain.
Yeah.
Like, I've got to be honest there.
I had never looked at her Instagram before, and now I do. So...
Victoria or Nicola?
Nicola.
Yeah, wow, there you go.
I bet Vicky's insights on the gram were so lit. Wow.
Well, she started releasing like new lip liners and stuff, didn't she? Absolutely capitalising on it. Queen. What a boss bitch.
I saw the funniest reel when it was like, oh my God, I don't know why I didn't see the signs because on Victoria's makeup website, she'd named one of her lip liners, Nicola's a slag.
I will say, no one makes a joke out of things like the Brits do.
I know.
Our dark sense of humour, like they just like the Vicky memes that we've got going around at the minute, even like the memes about all of them, right, to be fair, they're just comedy gold. They've been keeping me going. They've been keeping me up.
No, but the kids have been really going along with it and like liking things.
Oh yeah,
and, like,
I heard about it.
I feel like they're all at home actually kind of laughing about it.
I mean, you laugh or you cry, don't you? Let's be honest.
I think they're at home a little bit laughing about it.
Yeah.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall. I'd love it.
It is just funny to me though that people really do take sides and like get behind something when like actually these people don't even know you exist. Like they are, at the end of the day, they are just a regular family.
Yeah.
Like not regular, but do you know what I mean? They're just normal people having a family feud. But what I will say about going back to the Hadid thing quick is because I've heard a little bit of toxicity around Yolanda, right, the mother here. And I think that Gigi's ex-boyfriend, Zayn, had a bit of issues with her as well.
Oh, really?
So I do think, because I know the mother came out and said something as well, or I think she did anyway, I do think it can be like, again, it's coming back to the mother-in-laws, isn't it? It's like, it's how do you manage like relationships with family relationships? And is it enough? Because I can't say, if I was in love with someone, right, and I wanted to be with them, if their family were just horrible or I didn't get on with them or whatever, it's like, that is something I would factor into a relationship. Like, can I spend the next 80 Christmases like with these people? Or like, can I like have, you know, Thanksgiving and like laugh or go back and forth? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, it's a huge thing. I do think you're not necessarily marrying the family, but you are, like you said, family events. And like, you want your children to have cousins and like that, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Ed's got a huge family. They're Irish. They're absolutely massive. They like, his side of the aisle is going to look way more chunkier than mine. But like, that was something that I loved about him as well.
Yeah.
I thought, oh my God, your family's so fun. Like, they're all like really tight knit. Yeah. And it's like something that I think of as like a positive.
I do too. It's someone who's close with their family.
Yeah. It's a positive
It's a good sign.
Obviously, be your own person and have 100%. Your own time. And there'll be a point where you have your own family, so then you have your own traditions and like you can't always make everything.
Yeah.
But I do think it's important. I think you should, if you can, not everyone's family's the same, but if you can, have like them relationships still.
Yeah. I will say though, I do think it gets to a point where like if you're choosing someone to be your life partner, you should be prioritizing them over your family, your parents, your siblings. And like, don't get me wrong, I love a close family, but that's your life partner. Like, you're doing life together. You're making a future together. You're having kids together. You know what I mean? That person's going to be with you for the rest of your life. Because I've always gotten on with parents and if the parents that I have met anyway, I've always gotten on with parents. But there was someone I dated and I didn't get on with their mother at all. And like, that was really, really hard to like, I think your mum is in your ear so much, right?
Yeah, definitely.
They're the closest woman to you in most cases. And the person I was dating was a woman, right? So I think especially as a girl, like, you do have a close relationship with your mother and most, like, generally, right? So that was very difficult. But again, the only reason she didn't like me is because she didn't know that her daughter was into other women. So like, it really wasn't like a warranted dislike. I was very young, I was a teenager, but I do remember specifically one day I went to the house and I used to hate going to the house then because then I was anxious, I was terrified, and the mum, she had like yelled at me and all this bullshit. But I remember one day I stepped into the house and me and the mum had been really close before. This girl was my friend before. And I remember she came up to me as I walked into the house and she just hugged me 8 seconds and she went, "I'm really sorry."
Oh.
And do you know what? I really needed that closure. So I think that shows how important, you know, your relationships with your partner's families like can be and how much they do mean, especially if they're going to be around your children.
Yeah,
you know?
Sure. I think too, being a mother, not that I am one, but like being a mother.
Being a dog mum.
A mother.
Yeah.
I think you have to show like compassion to like the younger generation and stuff too.
Yeah.
Like I remember again, like very, very young, like a teenager, and I had like gone down an old phone and like I'd seen like explicit photos of him with somebody else, like during a time where we was like on our break.
No.
And I was like, and I've like gone down the stairs and I was like, "Oh, I'm going." She was like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And I was like, no. Like, so I thought I don't want to embarrass him.
Yeah.
And like tell his mum that he's a total fucking sledge.
I would have told his mum.
Well, I did.
You raised a bitch.
I ended up did because I just started crying.
Oh no.
So I was like, I don't know what else to like. I'm like really shocked. It's like the first time anything like that had happened to me.
Yeah.
And I really started crying. She went nuts. She was like, "Wait till he gets home."
On him. Yeah. No, but I like that. She's a girl's girl.
She was like, "Leave him. Don't ever come back. Oh, you wait till he gets through this fucking door." She went sick. And I just thought, you know what? Like,
yeah.
Like, you could have gone the other way and been like, "Well, why do you think he did that to you? What did you do?" Actually?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And like I feel like a lot of boys' mums can't see when they're in the wrong. They just can't. Yeah, I will say my mum is very good at not doing that. And I always pull my brother up and shit. So I think like it's the women you have around you as well, I think.
Yeah,
like,
my
Henry
mum loves
knows
calling me out too.
Yeah. Listen, it works both ways.
Yeah.
It really does.
If you've been enjoying this episode so far, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you do not miss our next episode.
Anyway, going back to the original subject, right? The Beckham Peltz feud. Irrespective to what it is, have you ever aired dirty laundry out on social media?
No.
Have you not?
I just don't think that's the place to do it.
No, I agree.
Like, why? Why? Like, you're confusing being seen and like your emotions being seen as like just being known, I feel like.
I get that.
Do you? Maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I do
Or am I
get
getting that wrong?
No, I think you're getting that wrong.
Do you think I'm getting it wrong?
I think so.
But I just think like you want to be like, oh, this is how I feel. This is what's happened to me. Woe is me. But I'm like, but then you're like making everyone look at you.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you mean like you want to be like heard almost? Like it's
you want to
yeah.
be heard, but actually you're just like making yourself like a topic of conversation. Like, have a look.
Yeah.
Me and you.
I think it's really hard, right? Because it's like once it's out there, you can't get it back.
Yeah.
So it's like, it doesn't matter how angry you might be in the moment. And like, don't get me wrong, like we all get angry and like we all do stupid things, right? No one's perfect. But there's something about taking it from between, you know, let's just use an example of a family feud to like really like blowing that up, especially when both families are like known. One of them is an extremely famous family. You know what I mean? And it's also like a culture thing as well, I would say. Like the Brits are like fully behind the Beckhams, right? Whereas I would say my friends in America are kind of more on the fence / Peltz side.
Yeah.
You know? And also I think when it comes to mental health, right? Brooklyn clearly said he's struggled with anxiety. And like if you look historically, and again...
You're struggling with anxiety? Are you like... This is when I just think, okay, right, you struggle with anxiety, mate. The anxiety I would have about all the memes and everything that were then coming out about my family.
Yeah,
mate, that's anxiety.
Yeah. And you know that people know there's a feud anyway. Like,
and you.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, what did you think would happen? Everyone would be like, oh, okay, that's all right. Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
It is hard to believe that like, that you wouldn't expect like a media shitstorm. You know what I mean? And I do think that the British press, they are so team Beckham. They love the Beckhams.
But like anything you put online is going to be spoken about.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah. Do you know what? Shove it on your Finsta. Go and moan about your family to your friends.
Yeah. Or like ring your brother and like slag them off, or your cousins, or like your mate, or Nicola. Just slag them off to Nicola. Like you don't actually need to like... Oh, mate, it was just so bad. It was just so bad.
How have we done a whole episode on mother-in-laws and on the Beckham drama?
I know. And it was a while ago now, but I still am obsessed.
Well, I just like think like you don't expect to see like a family arguing like that. And we've seen it with our royal family, like, right? We've seen the whole like Harry, Meghan saga. And I think a lot of people are relating it to that. And I get it. I get why. Because it's someone kind of like breaking out of the mold, right?
You will never convince me.
But then I do think, and again, I'm playing devil's advocate, but I do think, you know, at 26, you should be allowed to make your own decisions.
Yeah, of course. And clearly no one was stopping him from doing what he wanted. I feel like anything he's ever wanted to do, he's been able to do.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean,
hot sauce.
Yeah, he tried the photography, tried the hot sauce. Yeah.
That picture of an elephant. The hardest animal to take a photo of, mate. It's the biggest animal.
It's the slowest, biggest.
Slowest, biggest, majestic.
Yeah.
And it's just a silhouette.
I will say, when me and Luce went on safari, the elephants were the easiest to capture.
Yeah.
You know, everything else is running around and you know, I don't know.
And they done nothing. I feel like they always like just let him do what he wanted.
Yeah. I will say, I think the other brothers have like found their niches, right? Like Romeo's into fashion and all that stuff. And then Cruz is doing the music, right? I do feel like it's probably pretty hard. He's the oldest one. He's got pressure on him. Well, no, Romeo does football, doesn't he? Sorry. So football and fashion, right? So it's like, he kind of feels like he's maybe been like a little bit lost in directions. I'm not sure. Like, I do think like the pressure of having to follow your parents' footsteps must be hard. But in the same breath.
But also, you just got a really rich girlfriend. So really like... Is it that deep? You probably don't actually have to have that much of a niche.
I know, but maybe he wants a purpose in life.
Yeah, of course. I mean, everyone wants purpose in life. I'm not against working. I think it's unbelievable, but like...
Yeah.
You could go anywhere. What does she get? Like £1 million a month or something?
Oh, God, yeah, she does.
Terrible
Can't
life.
be bad.
Oh,
do you know what I mean? Where do I sign up?
Do you know what I mean? Brooklyn, I'm actually shedding a tear for you right now.
What I am team Beckham on, for sure, is I do think, you know, Victoria and David have clearly worked extremely hard, right? Being an athlete is one of the hardest things in the world. Everyone knows that. And being a pop star is also like one of the hardest things that you can get into, right? So I think the fact that they have managed to build this like brand Beckham and this entire empire from scratch, and then it's almost like
And staying relevant.
And also, like, she's had her fashion brand, but, like, they've been through quite, you know, he's had cheating scandals. She's had, like, her brand failing, apparently. Like, they've been through quite a lot together in the media, right? And it's like, I feel like they've really managed to keep this brand Beckham together, and, like, the family and all the photos on the carpets. And I just think if you build an empire like that and you spend decades with your partner building an empire, and then one of your little shit kids comes and fucking tries to, like, burn it down, like, I get it. I would be livid.
Little shit.
Honestly, I'd cut him off.
Yeah.
I'd cut him off. Yeah. Sorry.
Have you watched the documentary on, like, David and Victoria?
Do you know what?
They're separate ones.
The Netflix ones?
Yeah.
I actually haven't, but I wanted to from when they came out. I think now might be my time.
So David's dad seemed like a very, like, not hard dad, but he was, like, so made him train all the time and was quite a hard parent on him to be successful. And, like, that obviously worked out well. Like, obviously it doesn't always work out that well when people do that. But I feel like the way that they got parented, they just tried to do the same thing with their kids. But obviously it was harder because they could give them so much more than what they could have had when they were kids.
Yeah.
I actually feel like that. There's a funny line with, you know, I want to teach you, like, the value of, like, working and respecting money and things like that. But also, like, I can really spoil you, and that's so much fun.
Yeah.
So, like, finding a happy medium with that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I heard a lot of people saying that they didn't like that he did it at this time. They were like, oh, now that you've married into money, now you want to come at your family.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't have any issues before. But I really do think it brings it back to, don't laugh, the anxiety, right? I mean, he historically apparently has struggled with it. And I do think that it comes to a point where you do have to put your mental health before, you know, even your family, even the people around you. Like, of course you do. So I don't know.
That's fine if you want to cut your family off. Just delete Instagram as well then.
But that's his brand. Maybe he wants that. Maybe that's his money maker.
What, the brand is to, like, abuse your parents?
No, I mean, like...
Okay.
I've just got this image of them with, like, pitchforks.
Do you know what I mean? Like literally tearing down your family. Like, is that what you want to do?
I think the blocking of the brothers and stuff. I think when it goes into siblings and shit, like, it's tough, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's a bit. It's sad because you don't want to see a family, like, break up, is it?
Yeah.
I mean,
he should maybe hire Sydney Sweeney's PR team, and then maybe they could educate him on, like, when to just close your mouth or to stop typing. You know
yeah,
I mean?
They need to pull a Miranda from Devil Wears Prada and throw it in the water.
If you want to be your own person, then go and be your own person. Like, I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand living under somebody's shadow, especially, I think men a lot more, like men and with their sons. I think it's almost like, especially when you've got a super famous, like, unbelievable footballer dad, then it's like living in a shadow and always trying to, like, be as good as the parent kind of thing. But, like, go off and do your own thing then.
Yeah.
Don't talk to them then. Go off and prove yourself on your own self, rather than, like, bitching and moaning about it. I just think it was just completely unnecessary, although it's brought such joy to me.
To my life.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I need to ask you what team you're on then, Fran. Thanks for that. That was a great half an hour spiel. Hope you've all enjoyed this episode.
Exactly. Let us know in the comments below which team you are on. Beckham or Beckham Peltz. Do you know what I mean?
Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. I don't really know what it was about. Mother-in-laws, family relationships, who knows? But listen, in the hood, it's all love. We're all family here. So thank you so much for tuning in. We've enjoyed having you. We've been your hosts and neighbours. I'm Wallis Day.
And I'm Francesca Allen. And don't forget to follow us on all socials at Girls Next Door Show.